Day 3 of the imaging days. The day I hate, checkout day. And Anouk seems to love it. Hey guys, now if you're in hotels a lot and sometimes you have these TVs in your hotels, right? And they don't do what you want them to do. Like, for example, we have this TV here and the whole menu is in French and I want it in English, but somehow they disconnected that so you can't put it in English. Now that's called the hotel mode. Now I stress you, do not try this at home. Well, actually these, you know what I mean. Don't do this in a hotel unless you're absolutely sure what you're doing. But I'm going to show you a trick in which you can open up the hotel mode of your TV. And again, I don't take any responsibility for you guys doing this or destroying something. Only do this if you know what you're doing. Okay, so one of the things that frustrated me was that I couldn't put it in English and the sleep mode didn't work. So that's pretty frustrating. You can press the sleep mode and it doesn't work. So yeah, we're gonna fix that. Okay, so you're gonna take the remote control and you press 319753 and mute. And now you're in the secret menu. So now I can actually go to my language and I can change that to English. I can go into the Pro mode and room ID, switch on settings, so you can do maximum volume, don't change that of course. Welcome message, control settings, and here I can change whatever I want. And again, only do this if you know what you're doing and don't mess around with this kind of stuff because you can really destroy a TV with it. But at least now I can put on the sleep timer. Okay, just to prove it to you guys, here we have the TV. Now we go to menu, we go to setup. There we go. And now we have the sleep timer. And again, don't mess around with TVs if you're not 100% certain what you're doing. But if you are, this is a really cool trick to change your hotel settings on your TV and open up the TV for whatever you want. We're ready to go to the trade show, and that means bye-bye room. I hate these days. It's always stressful because you have your whole car filled with suitcases. You're still on the trade show, and then right after the trade show we have a 3-hour drive back home. I have to edit this video, and these are the less favorite days. So what do you think, Anouk?
I'm tired, but I loved it. It's gonna be a good day today. I'm gonna sell all the books so that we don't have to carry them home.
Oh yeah, that's cool. If you want to help us out, get all our books so we don't have to carry them home. Hey guys, see you on the trade show floor. Well, actually not, because this is online tomorrow. And there goes the lighting. Let's go. Okay, we arrived at the location and I do want to show you something. Now, you know parking places, right? And everybody parks really close. Now, they have a solution for that here, but I actually hate the solution because it's terrible to park. So I'm going to show you. Now, these are concrete slabs and they are on the back and they are in between here. The problem is it's a little bit tight. So even with remote sensors, to get it in, it's okay. but they're a little bit high, so every time you go out you have a huge chance of damaging your car, at least the side, so not a really good idea. Another thing that really strikes me as odd is nobody seems to speak English or Dutch. Now I understand that people who live here speak French, although we're still very close to the Dutch border. But even the people working here, so the parking attendants, the people who run the trade show floor, they don't speak English. And the only thing I know in French are a few small words in Je ne parle pas français, which means I don't speak French. It's still pretty funny to see people going like my parking ticket is now expired, so I gave her my parking tickets and it was valid till today, so they had to take it in. And it took me about 5 minutes before she actually explained to me that I didn't need the parking ticket. Now the weird thing is, normally when you don't speak a language of somebody else, you try to apologize yourself, like I'm sorry I don't speak that language. Over here they actually get angry because I don't speak French. Weird. Okay, so let's go in and enjoy the third day of PhotoDays, because the people there are absolutely awesome. Okay, ready for the first part, the seminar. Now today we're going to do a different seminar, and this is something that I do during all trade shows. Now I have people that repeat themselves day after day, and I could do it because actually this is a trade show where people don't come 3 days. Well, at least I always ask people like, were you here yesterday? And they tell me no. But I still like to mix it up, so I still like to do something different every single day. And well, I think that makes it exciting and new. And as soon as it feels like work, I'm gonna quit. So every day something new keeps it exciting and new. Okay, done with the seminar, and I'm now editing the material which you saw before. The reason I do this is very simple. This is the last day of PhotoDays, and it means that after the last demo for Sony, we're gonna get into the car and we're gonna drive home. But for us, driving home is about, if we're lucky, 2.5 hours, but probably 3, maybe even more. And if I have to edit everything when I'm home, it takes a lot of time. And when I do this in between sessions, it does mean I don't have any breaks, but it does also mean that when I'm home, I only have to edit the final part and then I can upload it for you guys. So I'm now gonna edit everything, and then we're gonna continue with the shoots for Sony. Oh, remember the time-lapse I shot yesterday with my iPhone? Let me show you that in between that I edit, and you have something else to see that me editing, right? So, there we go, the time-lapse from yesterday. Okay, I agree, that was way too short, but well, if I do that longer, it's boring. So let me show you how I edit when I'm actually on a trade show. So all photography is done on the Wacom Mobile Studio Pro, but my editing I do on the MacBook Pro. And of course we use Final Cut Pro, and this is how far I am at the moment. So I want to make all the music nice under the video, so we have to edit that a little bit on the beat. And let me show you how I organize. So I have this one folder called Vlog Temporary, that's over here. And we have a folder called Card. Now this is all the days, March 9, 10, 11 and 12, the photography and the final vlogs, which I can copy when I'm home. And I have one folder with music, and this is the rights free music from YouTube. So we got a lot there. And we got one folder from our friend Ray Ferretti, which I sometimes also use. I love his music. It's more rock, so sometimes it fits, sometimes it doesn't. And the only thing I now do is just edit in Final Cut Pro. And I try to edit as fast as possible, but still create something that's interesting, of course. So that's how I edit on the road. And I just see that Enweek brought me my sandwich, so now it's time for lunch. And then the first demos for Sony. Okay, we're done with the final demo for Sony, and a week is packing everything up, and it's time to go home after this. So another 3, maybe 4 hours drive, and then editing the final part of Behind the Closed Doors. I hope you enjoyed today, guys. So join us for the way back home. A small in-between break, so we're gonna have some lunch, dinner, and then back to Emmeloord. So we have a McDonald's over here, but we're actually gonna go for a little bit more healthy food. Well, not really healthy, but at least better than McDonald's. Hey, we arrived back in Emmeloord. We're now gonna get everything in Nadine's car, and Nadine also has to drive another hour and 15 minutes to get home. I'm not gonna help him out, and then I'm gonna edit this episode of Behind the Closed Doors. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please subscribe to our channel, like us, and of course tell others about it. Next Behind the Closed Doors will probably be on Friday, when we start preparing for professional imaging, and maybe in between I'm gonna show you something about the Mavic Pro. See you guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye bye.